We're here with Nolan, Coventry United manager, after a goal fest against Eynesbury Rovers and more importantly 3 points at the Butts Park Arena. Carl, over the last couple of games we've said there haven't been enough goals. Didn't have that problem today.
Yeah, look, obviously it's very pleasing to score 7 goals, 6 different goal scorers. So look, that's pleasing within itself because we feel the attacking players have been doing okay really. But obviously they're there to score goals, aren't they? So it was nice to see them get rewarded today and get on the score sheet. So that was a positive, and of course winning the game with such a hefty scoreline was a positive. But look, make no mistake about it, the first half performance was nowhere near good enough. The players are in agreement there. Most importantly, it's the management team's perceptions that matter. And there was a few choice words said at half time, so look, I can't fault the players for the positive response that they showed in the second half after those words.
Well, given that you say the first half performance wasn't up to par, how far could United have been in front if the first half was what you wanted to see?
Well, again, I sound like a broken record. It's been a significant issue all season where we've created enough chances in games to win games, but the finishing hasn't been good enough. We hit the goalkeeper on far too many occasions when the bottom corner is needed. You know, you look at Mason's goal to there today, he's hit it in a place where it needs to go, in the bottom corner, and we go 1-0 up. So look, you know, yes, we get in good positions there in the first half, but we keep talking about this learning from game to game. You know, and players I want to work with here, I want them to be learners. And it suggests today that, you know, again, are we really learning in that manner in terms of finishing our chances? No. But then we do score 7 goals, so I've got to take the positive. So yeah.
Well, it was a very positive start. Just 2 minutes in, Mason placked his first ever Coventry United goal. Was that the plan, to just race out the blocks and try and hit Eynesbury as fast as you could?
Well, there was an element of, we did want it to be very aggressive coming out today. We did 2 very good sessions in the week. We worked the players very hard. And it was about being very aggressive in and out of possession, playing at a high tempo in possession, and then pressing aggressively out of possession. But having said that, it wasn't there at the level that we hoped to see. I thought we were very standoffish. I thought the body language of a few players was not suggestive that they were really here to put a massive amount of work in, which concerned me. So yeah, that was the plan, and all right, we might have got a couple of goals there in the first half quite early. But look, you know me, I don't gloss over things. It's not all about the scoreline, it's about the performance and the way that we want to operate here, and that weren't really in evidence.
Well, the cat was really thrown amongst the pigeons in the first half, because as soon as Coventry United went in front, Eynesbury pegged us back, then we went back in front, Eynesbury tried to peg us back again, ended up being 3-2 after the first 20-25 minutes. So how important was it for Coventry United to be headstrong in that scenario where every time we throw something at Eynesbury, they throw it straight back?
Well, you say that word headstrong, we weren't headstrong, and that's what concerns me, and we haven't been headstrong enough in too many games this season, because for me personally, the manner in which we give away the goals in the first half is poor. The game management's poor, the concentration levels are poor. So that was my main concern at half time, and you know, the players know me, I'll always be honest with them. You know, they'll get encouragement and support along the way, but if we are not learning from certain things and standards aren't quite there that we expect at this level of football, you know, they'll be told, and they accept that, and they accept it at half time. That's just not good enough. That is not showing mental fortitude. It's not handling the game well enough. You know, we're not playing basketball here where we score and concede. We've got to be better than that.
But there were some feel-good moments in the game. Harry Chesterton scoring 2 goals. First Coventry United goals for Mason Platt and Sam Rodber, and also the end of Joseph Agambiade's drought. So is today, although it wasn't the performance you wanted to see, is it a bit of a confidence boost for those lads who just needed a moment like that?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it happens for attacking players. Unfortunately for us, it's happened with a lot of our attacking players all at the same time, where all of them have not been scoring certainly as much as what they would like. But you know, we've got confidence in them. That's one thing we have said. We know that they will score goals. Ideally, they'll have blips outside of each other and not all together. So yeah, it will be a confidence booster because, as I say, their performances have been quite decent, the attacking players here. But we were honest to them. We could have chosen anyone from 6 today to play in that front line. We chose the 3 that we started with. We obviously changed it during the game. So there's massive competition in there for those players. And while they're scoring, they've got a chance to stay in the side.
And finally, today is the last time we're going to be playing at the Butts for a while. 3 consecutive home games. Difficult away games against Newport Pagnell, Desborough, and ironically, the third of those games is against Eynesbury. What are you hoping for from those 3 games? Try and come back with some points to the Butts Park Arena. What sort of points are you looking for?
Well, look, I mean, looking at the bigger picture here, as you know, we've got this 3-stage plan over 3 years. This season was about staying in the league. We've obviously done that. I don't see why we can't finish in the top half this season. I'll make it no secret, the second half of the season actually was to be a top half side and to progress it from there. There's lots of things, as we know, that need to go on in and around the club. If we're even going to have any suggestions of competing at the top end, that's a bit away yet. So we're not getting carried away. For us, it's just about seeing these players progress, seeing them learn from game to game. They do have to learn a bit quicker than what they are at the moment. Make no mistake about that, because look, we want to push this project further, and in football you can't waste a day, let alone waste a game.
Well, no wasted chances today, that is for sure. 7-2 the final score. Carl, thanks for your time.
Pleasure.